Swepson. I'm a big fan of Mitch Swepson. I think he's a terrific young leg spinner. Great to see him at the start of the year in playing for Queensland and taking big wickets on the last day. 5 as knocking opposition teams over in the Shield. It's been with the Australian side now for most of some of those. So hardly played.
Well, talk us through his over. Hustle quiet down, you run us through it.
Well, he went the journey a bit the other night, but he's just trying to find his rhythm. So the first thing he's got a left and right hander in, which is not easy, to Shaun Marsh.
Oh, Mitch, well done.
Straight and fast to the left-hander and bowl a little bit more defensively. He doesn't mind turning the ball either. Now to the right-hander, which is Sam Harper. It's a little bit more difficult because he likes a sweep shot. He's got a reverse sweep. He's got a few different shot options. But I think he'll get a little bit of spin. So the key to Swepson to start with is to show Sam Harper that he can spin one, because that gets him thinking about the different shots he wants to play. So this, the first couple of balls you bowl as a leg spin will be a little bit quicker, just into the pitch. Gets away with it.
And what adjustments does he need to make from playing longer form cricket? So you talked about him doing very well in Sheffield Shield cricket to now playing T20 cricket. How differently does he have to bowl?
Yeah, well, in 4-day cricket, Test cricket, you're trying to bowl the same ball and beat the batsman with patience, just repetition. In T20 cricket, you're trying to bowl a different ball, every ball.
Well, catch, mate.
Good shot from Marsh. That's excellent timing again. Not that much wrong with the delivery. Fraction over pitched. We saw the first ball he bowled to Shaun Marsh flat. And you can see this angle here.
Well, catch, mate.
Still trying to bowl it flat into the pitch, but just over pitched a fraction. And Shaun Marsh is so good he can hit you down the ground. Now, so what does he do now? This might be a variation. Now, this is where the bowler has to get back on top and wrestle the momentum back off Marsh. He went for the quicker one at leg stump. That's okay. Now, he'll prefer to bowl to the right-hander because he'll be spinning the ball away from the bat. So if the right-hander wants to play a slog sweep, he's hitting against the spin. As we've already seen, there's a little bit of two pace in the pitch, so one's staying down, one will bounce a little. So your first over, you're just trying to get in. You don't want to get hit out the park, or you want to stay on. So now it's Matty. I reckon he might just try and slow one up a little bit now to Sam Harper.
That's excellent, Mitch.
Jeez, he's timed that well. We'll get 2. The one thing with Mitchell Swepson with his run-up, you can see him with his run, he starts to walk in nice and slow, then trying to accelerate through the crease. The real key is his front arm. If his front arm falls away to the left, he bowl that short drag down as we saw that last ball. If it comes straight down, he gets a nice bit of shape. Like that. That's a lot better when he gets up and over the ball and bowls over his front leg.
Excellent.
Pretty good over that. I reckon not a bad start. 1 for 53.
This is cricket's new avatar, Abu Dhabi T10 cricket, game of power plays, slam bam cricket. Abu Dhabi T10, Thursday 20th January, 5:30 p.m. only on Sony Sports channels.
But the other one, when that falls away a little bit, he just starts to drag it down a bit. But see how he bowls. See there. Just come back to that. So you watch when you're bowling here. So what you want to do is bowl over that front leg and make sure your weight's not back. You want it forward. So when you're trying to bowl faster, it's a little bit harder. But you see there, he's just starting to bowl his front leg. I'd like him just to stand up a bit more. And that left arm, you can see his non-bowling arm. That will help him. So that front arm could just work a bit harder, a bit snappier. You see when you just... Just watch his front arm here. Just see how it falls down, that left arm, non-bowling arm. Just see how it falls there. You want to get that a bit more snap and a bit quicker coming down, which means your arm will come over a little bit quicker, which means you can get a little bit more fizz on it. And that doesn't necessarily mean bowling fast for all the young boys and girls out there watching. Just because you've got a faster arm, it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to bowl faster. It just means you're going to have a little bit more control and you get a little bit more dip and curve on the ball. So it's that last little snap out of the hand.
Would you find full-time coaching, I'm asking this seriously, too restrictive on your lifestyle? Because, by gee...
No, I love it.
There's a bit of knowledge there.
No, I love it, Howie. I really enjoy helping with any spinner. I love watching and helping. I really enjoy it. But sometimes it's with a bowling.
No, Marsh.
Oh, he's safe. He's okay. He's okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I might get a signal though.
Yes.
Oh.
Just with the spinning coaching, a lot of the young kids you speak to, it's all about just giving them the confidence they're doing the right thing, because too many of them want to try and be someone else. They've just got to be the best of themselves. And everyone's got a natural technique, a natural style. And so it's not about changing them as a coach. It's about making the best of what they've got. And then seeing that, so if they're fast, like a Hatzigloo that bowls faster, let's just work with what you've got. No point you trying to be...
Harper goes, that little ramp shot that he fancies. Somehow it screws away on the offside. And chop back for 2.
Yeah, there's no point him trying to be a Mitchell Swepson and turning the ball square on a pitch. And there's no point Mitchell Swepson trying to be a Hatzigloo. That's what the beautiful thing about cricket is. Everyone is different. And there's different ways to skin a cat. There's different ways to take wickets. But if you're still thinking right and strategically right and doing the technical things right, you can always just tweak it a little bit to be the best you can be.
I like it. I like it a lot. Just 3 from the over, 1 for 56. I'm sure down the Bowen Heads they could squeeze you in as an assistant coach and give you a couple of meal vouchers. The Bowen.
This court is a little rougher than last year. Last year was a lot smoother, the actual surface. Oh boy.
Gee, the young ball kid's been hit there. Rafa showing immediate concern. She's good, I think. Oh, that's a wonderful moment, though. Good girl.
Australian Open, live and exclusive on Sony Sports Channels.
On Sony Sports Network, only on Sony Sports Network.
We could actually sit down and watch in the outer.
Yeah, we probably could. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, we could probably
get 15,000 at the
All right,
MCG.
well, who wants to get the beer? Who's getting the pizzas? Well, the 3 of us. You want to happy with that, Howie? You want to go down to the MCG and sit in the outer?
Haven't seen my family for a month. We need to get home. All right, Swepson to Marsh, who's going nicely, 28 from 25.
Oh, excellent.
I can't remember the last time I
Bernie.
sat and watched a cricket game from
Footy?
the
You
stands.
would go and watch some footy, wouldn't you?
Footy, yeah, but I'm trying to think of the last time I watched a cricket game in the stands. When do you reckon that was the last time you watched a game of cricket in the stands?
I took my son to a test match in Perth once.
Okay.
Marsh takes on the fielder, hasn't got enough. Big wicket stick and he takes the catch. Swepson with his first, Sean Marsh for 28. Big blow for the Renegades, 2 for 56.
That's a huge wicket for the Brisbane Heat and the dangerous Sean Marsh. But once again, the wrist spinners. We talked about what Mitchell Swepson was trying to do. He's trying to bowl fast into the pitch. This time he just tossed it up a little bit, showed some good courage to do that to Sean Marsh. They're long boundaries straight, and that's where you've got to get them hitting straight down the ground. See that tossed up? You can see him ducking for cover. But it's a long boundary down there. Good catch, good wicket. That'll give Swepson a bit of confidence. That's a good one for the Heat. They needed that one. Sean Marsh was looking good. He's gone for 28, and it's 2 for 56.
It's impossible to keep calm. Dare you sleep now? It's the GOAT versus the Challenger. Witness their epic encounter. And from 17th February onward, catch all the excitement of the UEFA Champions League round of 16 with the biggest clubs, the biggest players, and the biggest of rivalries. The UEFA Champions League round of 16, Barcelona versus PSG, 17th February, live 1:30 a.m.
On Sony Sports Network.
The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Expedia and Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Actually, we just talked about trying to get him to play that lap, take a high pressure shot, see if he... Oh, the roller! Oh,
Just explain to us a bit more, Man, what you're trying to work on.
Sorry, yeah, we were just saying we'll give him that 45 gap and see if he takes that lap on, so if I can skid one on and get him LB, and then really try and squeeze here at cover and mid-wicket.
Thanks, Man.
Well, catch, mate.
And when you hear Marnus Labuschagne talk about the squeeze in the ring, that's those fielders you can see all around the bat. They're only allowed 4, but all 4 of them are right in, so you can't get any single whatsoever. He's making the batsman hit the ball hard past him. And that's good tactics. Nothing worse, I reckon, than seeing all those fielders in the ring on the ring just giving an easy single. I don't like that.
Oh, sweep, there it is. Sweep.
Swepson looks really good here. It's the great thing about having wrist spinners in T20 cricket. Yep, they can go for some runs every now and then, but they've got that ability to pick up wickets, and getting wickets, particularly big ones like Shaun Marsh, they go a long way to winning your games. He's bowling better tonight, a lot more consistent.
Well, he just needs a couple of games. Remember, he's been sitting on the bench for a couple of months, so he just needs a few games. 2 for 58.
1 for 5.
The rivalry that matters the most. Manchester United versus Liverpool. Tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. onwards. Live on Sony 10-2.
They just managed to slow Shaun Marsh down. He got off to a real flyer with the new ball. He ended up just going at a run of ball in the end. 28 off 27.
Young Fraser McGurk in there, who's 18 years of age. Harper's another young cricketer. Mackenzie Harvey, another young player. So plenty of young people playing and young talent in this Renegade side. Benny Lachlan. Oh, that stayed down.
He started really well here, Ben Lachlan. This is into his 3rd over, none for 8. 6 dot balls already. He bowled a great line to Shaun Marsh, just tucked him up. He's got the right length for this pitch, I think.
Yeah, he's the sort of bowler that's nearly perfect for this pitch too, because he hits the ball hits the wicket quite hard. He's got a few little clever variations.
Just had a really good rhythm. Yeah, it doesn't really fit.
Yeah.